Hey folks, welcome to our channel. So today, a couple questions for you starting off. Have you ever wanted a home where basically your backyard is your own private marina? Well folks, here in Caribbean Keys, nestled between Federal Highway and the Intercoastal Waterway, only 74 homes make up this beautiful little gem of a neighborhood. So hang around, take a look. We're gonna walk around, drive around, show you some of the homes in this beautiful little gem of a neighborhood. And guess what? There's a lot of other surprises that this neighborhood brings for you.
And what area is this neighborhood in?
It's actually in North Boca Raton. So we're going to go ahead and show you some of the benefits of the neighborhood, some of the neighborhood itself. We're going to talk about some of the things that are close by. So stick around. Come on, let's take a look and see what's around. Are y'all into diverse architectural styles? You know, from the 1960s style ranch cottages to contemporary masterpieces, Caribbean Keys has it all. Picture Mediterranean villas, Florida style classics, modern marvels, I mean, even homes with a Caribbean flair. Okay, hey, ready for a dip in your own private waterfront pool?
Well, let me just get a little bit closer. All right.
Well, folks, Caribbean Keys has that too. Pools are perfect soaking up that Florida sunshine. And when it's time to entertain, you know, the covered lanais, okay, and the summer kitchens, they have it all for you.
Oh, and don't forget, you've got those beautiful tiki huts. Okay. It's one of my favorites.
Now, folks, love boating? Because if you love boating, you're going to love Caribbean Keys. Some of these docks can handle boats up to 100 feet. And guess what? There's no fixed bridges. There's no pesky drawbridges to take you right out to the intercoastal and ultimately out into the Atlantic.
Okay, one tip, Kevin. What exactly, can you explain to our viewers what a fixed bridge is?
A fixed bridge is basically where we have two kinds of bridges here in South Florida. We have fixed bridges and we have drawbridges. Everybody knows what a drawbridge is. It goes up at certain times. Fixed bridge basically means that it's a fixed height. It doesn't move. So if you have a ship or a boat that is higher than a certain height, you can't go underneath it. So folks, I guess one final quick question before we get started on our view. So are you seeking a blend of luxury, convenience, and natural beauty? Well, folks, as you'll see, you found it here in Caribbean Keys. It's a sought-after community where residents relish the best that life has to offer. So let's check out this hidden gem here in Boca. Caribbean Keys is homes that were originally built in the 60s and early 70s. And they started off basically from like a single level, kind of a ranch, kind of what we lovingly refer to as a Key West style home down here and down in Fort Lauderdale. So folks, you know, here in Caribbean Keys, it's sometimes I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, you see beautiful homes here. You see the early styles. You see some of the homes that have been completely rebuilt, okay? But basically, you know, sparkling private pools are perfect for relaxing and enjoying the beautiful South Florida weather here. Covered lanais, summer kitchens all have for entertaining guests and entertaining family, okay? Now, homes in Caribbean Keys are typically feature private docks. And some of those docks, as I said before, can accommodate boats up to 100 feet. So, I mean, and this makes it really, really easy for folks to enjoy this boating paradise, this boating lifestyle here in South Florida in Boca Raton. Just to kind of put things in perspective, you know, we have a very diverse neighborhood here. Homes in Caribbean Keys, they typically start from around 500,000, but we've seen some of them that have gone up as high as 7 and 8 million. They're also vary in sizes. In some cases, they can be as anywhere from 2,000 square feet up to 8,000 square feet. So folks, you know, there really is a home for just about every budget and every size here in Caribbean Keys. Caribbean Keys is a highly sought after community, little community neighborhood that offers a luxurious lifestyle to all of its residents. It's located off of Federal Highway between the Intercoastal Waterway and most of the homes here. In fact, just about every one of the 74 homes here offer a waterfront view or waterfront access. Now, folks, residents in this little beautiful little gem of a community, they have access to some of the most top-rated schools in South Florida, and as a matter of fact, in all of Florida. I mean, according to niche.com, Boca Raton and Highland Beach are #1 for the best public schools in all of South Florida. I mean, the schools are all pretty much A-rated, whether it's Addison Meisner Elementary, Boca Raton Elementary, Boca Community Middle School, Boca Community High, Spanish River, which is making incredible strides in education, and it's also bringing in special education programs that are really, really making strides here in the education system within South Florida. I mean, Olympic Heights and many, many more. But great education doesn't just stop at this elementary, middle school, and high school level. I mean, there are plenty of prestigious private schools, including St. Andrew's School, the Pinecrest School, Grandview Prep, and of course the Hebrew Academy. And folks, higher education is also very well represented here in Boca, with colleges and universities that include Florida Atlantic, FAU, the Owls, go Owls, Lynn University, and Palm Beach State College. Overall, the education system in Boca Raton is excellent, with high-quality schools, very experienced teachers, and a supportive community that values education and learning.
And all these, this neighborhood goes to which school, honey?
Spanish River in Caribbean Keys. So this actually makes Caribbean Keys an ideal location for families with children who want to provide them with the best education possible. So folks, a lot of folks may think that because of how this is nestled here in a little pocket in Boca between the Intercoastal and between the Federal Highway, basically you would think that there's not a whole lot of access to a lot of other areas. Well, folks, that's kind of where you're wrong. I mean, there's some of the most popular destinations that are very, very close by include Meisner Park, from a dining perspective and entertainment perspective. The Gumbo Limbo Nature Center, with the preserve and the Sea Turtle Rehabilitation Center is just also, very, very close by. Boca Town Center Mall, a high-end shopping center, the Boca Museum of Art, which features a collection of contemporary and modern art. With so many amenities nearby, Caribbean Keys is a perfect place to call home for those who value convenience and accessibility. So folks, as you can see, the sun just came out, so I had to drop my sun specs back on again. But Caribbean Keys is one of those neighborhoods. It's basically, it's convenient to so many things. Now, we've talked about it being on the Intercoastal. This is truly a boater's paradise. But it's not just boating that folks enjoy who live in Caribbean Keys. I mean, the access to the Intercoastal gives them the ability to go out boating, obviously, go out and do deep sea fishing. They can do water skiing. You can do, kind of parasailing, jet skiing, all kinds of great water-based activities. Now, we're probably about an hour, maybe an hour and a half from the Upper Keys. We're a good probably 4.5 hours from Key West. But yeah, and I mean,
from Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale, we're really only about 25 minutes from Fort Lauderdale, and we're actually just a little bit north of the heart of Boca Raton. So, and that brings up a very, very good point, is that this little gem of a paradise is basically, you're so close to Boca that you have an opportunity to have access to all of the amenities within Boca Raton, the entertainment, the fine dining, a lot of waterfront dining. And because you are on the Intercoastal and have access to the Intercoastal, you have the other side of the Intercoastal, which basically has even more restaurants and more dining and more entertainment available. So it's truly, truly an ideal place to be, this little gem of a neighborhood.
And how many homes do you think are in this neighborhood?
Well, as we said before, Susan, there's about 74 homes in this neighborhood, give or take. I mean, it depends upon basically how people are zoning things and stuff. So it's a very, very quaint, very, very quiet little neighborhood. As we talked about before, there is no HOA in the neighborhood, and it's one of those, it's very unusual to see a neighborhood that doesn't have an HOA, nor does it have any type of it's not a gated community, but the way people take care of things, the way that they look at things is basically, it's just, you can see, as we said before, there's an incredible pride of ownership here in Caribbean Keys.
And the homes retain their value.
The homes definitely retain their value, yes. So hey folks, so basically today the sun's playing a little game of peekaboo with us, so it came back out again. So basically, folks, as we wrap up, our little tour, this stunning little neighborhood of Caribbean Keys, we hope that you'll come to fall in love with it as much as we have. We enjoy the serenity of it, the security of it, how beautiful it is, and how basically there's a lot of things for people to be able to see and enjoy. It's from the lush palm streets to the serene waterfront views. Caribbean Keys offers a spice of paradise that's simply hard to find anywhere else. So whether you're a potential resident, local, or a local looking to explore your own backyard, or simply stop by us that makes this first view of this neighborhood. This neighborhood is something to offer for everybody. So if you enjoyed our vlog, want to see more about Raton's hidden gems, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up. And hey, if you have any questions about Caribbean Keys or any other places in Boca or South Florida area, please feel free to drop a comment below, ask us a question. We love fulfilling folks' requests for neighborhood views.
Yeah, let us know what you think of the neighborhood.
Let us know what you think of the neighborhood. Let us know what you think of the area. And again, if you have any questions. And hey, stick around. We'll see you in the next video.